gameplay out of it. Alright, so we are switching to Animal Crossing. Thank you, Hyperstar Shooter. I will check out the guide that you recommended for the next Blue Coin streams, because that sounds like it would be helpful. Find me a Mario Party, bro. Alright, so let's switch stream categories. Alright, categories updated. There we go. I need to drink water real quick. Oh, and Isabel's wearing the New Year outfit. So I actually haven't played Animal Crossing in a couple days. There's probably going to be some like weeds to take care of and whatnot. And we have the phone call about bells deposited. Oh, and immediately people are talking about New Year's. Alright, yes, we have about a half hour left until 2022. I mean, I guess it's as good a time as any, Nick. I mean, you can start Animal Crossing because of the new stuff that's been added to the game, too. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I completely forgot I bought turnips this week and I haven't been playing at all, dude. I completely forgot about that. And, oh my god, Nook's shop is going to be closed too, so... Yeah, I'm going to get like nothing for those nups. Oops. I was like, oh, I have a week off from work, I should buy turnips. But then Grace and I spent like much of the week traveling and I just haven't been playing the game, so... Oops. I realized because that letter just now was from the from Udi, the turnip dealer, and she was like, "Thanks for buying turnips," and I was like, "Oh my god." Well, I'm not making money off those. I mean, I might get some return on the investment if the prices are random tomorrow, but so you can see I've built quite a collection of gyroids so far. For now, I'm just kind of stacking them everywhere, and then I should probably start remodeling my house soon. Maybe I can do that on stream. And setting up, like, more... like, more interesting designs with all the gyroids everywhere. So, this living room right now is just kind of a mess. I have gyroids everywhere. There's a stove for cooking. And then all these artworks that you see right now, I've been collecting extras for Grace if she's still watching. So I explained to her before, but basically I'm trying to get a lot of artwork from Red on the new island. And if I buy one of the paintings or artworks that he has, he'll replace it with something else I can get the next day. So whenever he has these real paintings on display that I already have, I buy them anyway to pass them on to Grace if she can use them for her museum. So yeah. Oh, I should get my New Year's beverage from storage. Where would that be stored exactly? Do I have it in my inventory right now? Clothes, rug. This small items, maybe it's in here. I do have that, right? I could have sworn I bought one. Am I currently... No, I don't have it. I have protein. I have protein in a bottle, but where is the... Hello, Grace. Welcome. Where did I put the New Year beverage? I could have sworn I had that. I just put it away. I do have fireworks. Oh, here it is. There it is. Right? Sparkling cider. That's the one. And I actually had an extra one for Grace, which... Because Grace can't actively play, I'll just carry the other one in my inventory. And just Grace will be here in spirit. Alright, so this is a thing that Grace is actually missing last year. You can do toast with that. Actually, I should check if there's so many special items. There's probably stuff I didn't buy yet. Oh, do I have this? I think I've bought a bunch of these things already. Oh, some of these are available until the 5th anyway. Let me get... Just to be absolutely sure, I'm going to get all of these food items that aren't available starting tomorrow. Oh, shit, I need money. And if I already had those items, that's fine. I can just give them to Grace. Oh, except I can't use the freaking ATM to get more money! Shit! Just mentioning the New Year's countdown, yeah. Actually, what I can do is I can get money from the money rock. So let me just go and find rocks and hope I can get enough money from these. So money. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh my god, I need to clean up the flowers too. We've had more overgrowth since the last time I played. There's just a bunch of overgrown flowers everywhere. Alright, so this, and did I get this one already? Maybe not. Alright, so that's all good. Alright, let's clean up this over here, because this was, all these flowers here were supposed to spell out Grace Day before. But now it's just duh, and I just left it like this all year since Grace's birthday in March. I remember that this countdown is gonna get super hype by like the 10-minute mark. So is there anything else really to do on the island besides talk to people? All the shops will be closed by now, right? They should be, because Nook is out. Actually, Nook's never in the shop. It's his children, but shop is already closed. Some people are staying in. This is who lives here? It's Maple. That's Puddin. Puddin doesn't want to celebrate New Year. She's just inside right now. Huh. Alright, well, if we have a little bit extra time, what we're going to do is we're going to fly out to Harvey's Island. because I actually have not gotten to talk to and check out most of the stuff that's new on Harvey's Island since the latest update. Basically, I've been telling myself and occasionally mentioning on stream, I was like, oh, this new island's here. I'm going to show off all of the new shops on this new island once I unlock them, and I'll do it on stream. But then I haven't been streaming Animal Crossing much lately, and so I just never got around to checking out most of this stuff. So I'll show it off now since I have a little bit of time to kill. Oh, is she not working right now? Does she finish doing haircuts at a certain time of day? She's just like, hey, enjoy your stay. Have we passed your business hours? Maybe so. Some of these people have business hours? I'm not sure. But we can get our fortune told. I haven't done this yet, I'm pretty sure. Keha moruta. Keha moru. Monurata. She's doing some kind of chant. She says, you, I can see you, I can see you. Oh, Hakimi is her name, okay. She says, I can see your truth. Would you like me to teach it to you for 1,000 bells? Onegaishimasu. And she says, what I'm about to tell you is your fortune or your luck for today. Oh, she says, I can tell you your fortune for today, or I can tell you Aishol. That means like compatibility, right? Like your compatibility. Let's ask about the fortune for today, I guess. Also, I think the islands are open in this island, so that's helpful. She says, okay, I will look into the crystal and tell you your fortune for today. Now close your eyes. Kehamuruta. Kehamonurata. Kie. I missed something she said at the end there. Oya oya. Miete kimashita yo. She says, oh, I can see it. Kochioi bedo de yume utsutsu. Shiawase na mojin to seikatsu no yume o mite. Mezame mo batsugun. Alright, so she says you'll have some dreams in a comfortable bed and dream of life on a deserted island and have a great time waking up as well. And I'll have good health and like I'll basically like prosper, like fare well in the day. So basically I have good luck today. She says, it seems like you'll have good luck today. Or perhaps not, in small font. And may the crystal ball treat you well. Alright, so that was cool, and that's a thing you can do every day. We have the carpet and rug seller here, Noran. Or Sahara is her name, right? And she's running a shop here, selling rugs, and alright, so these are new every day. That's cool, you can buy, is that a vending machine? Apparel shop. And like a nature landscape. Those are cool though, I actually want to buy those walls. Let me just withdraw money from the ATM real quick. It's nice that there's a working ATM here because you can't use the ATM in Town Square on New Year's Eve. so let's buy those walls. It's actually good that these are here because I need more like floor and wall choices for the gyroid room I want to make. And oh my gosh, they do the horrifically long buying animation with this. This is really, they should just let you buy like instantly like you would at like a Nook shop. Having to sit through this little animation of giving money and receiving the item is kind of ridiculous. Alright, in this spot, Tortimer should be here, but he's not. Is he on my island right now? I didn't notice if he was. Alright, these characters are back. They hadn't been around since New Leaf. Says, hey, we haven't met before, right? Or like, we're meeting for the first time, right? Harvey called us over here. And as you can see, this is our workplace. And I work with my my partner Lisa to do remake items. So we do remaking, right? Okay, so is it like a particular thing that? Oh, you can do remakes of stuff that wouldn't normally be customizable. So we can remake the dumbbell. Oh, that's cool. Let's make a gold dumbbell for 1,000. Oh, you have to order it? You don't get it instantly? Oh no, it is instant. Okay. So they remake stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to remake on your own. I guess I can show this off. I was telling Grace about it the other day, but if you do enough stretches in Town Square, you get this dumbbell, and you can do dumbbell curls whenever you want. So that's cool. And then I also have this protein that I can drink. And I drink it, it makes me have to poop as well. Oh, it gives you 2 poops. Double poop. This right here is... Oh, that's Leaf. He sells plants. I've actually talked to Leaf before already. And then we have Red here. Alright, so I know this tablet right here is fake because it's blue. Oh, so I'm not trying to drink protein. Oh, that was expendable! Shoot, dude. I have to buy another one then. When I say poops, when you get that little gauge there, like 4 out of 10, it means that you've been consuming food. And consuming food gives you the power to be able to break rocks with your shovel. But you can also get rid of your poops by sitting on a toilet and your character will poop. Alright, I'm not sure if this one is fake or not, so let me check. How do I know? I need to look up an archive for this one because I'm not sure. Let's zoom out. Oh, this is real. That's cool. I don't think I have this one yet. So the fake one has a little lid on top of this thing, but yeah, this is real, and I don't have this one. So awesome. New Year's Eve, we get to show off buying a new artwork on stream that I didn't have yet. Nice. It's actually been a while since I got a real artwork from him. When he only has 2 of these on display per day, like 95% of the time, both of the things he has are fake. In my experience, at least. Alright, and then the last thing is a shoe shop that's always here, so let me talk to Harvey. Alright, so I've brought Shanku to open up shop here, a shoe shop, shoe expert. And Harvey says, I'm into fashion too, but now we brought all these cool fashionable stores here and blah blah blah. So if you're interested in Kyle, if you're interested in fashion too, you can buy some shoes from Shank. Or he sells shoes and backpacks as well. Alright, and that like officially completes the island because Harvey was always chilling here for like weeks because I'd yet to talk to the last shop that opened. Now we have this with shoes for sale. And backpacks. I don't think I really need these. I guess we can get this bag that has fish on it. That can be a thing I can wear for like a fishing tournament. Alright, and so that is a tour of the completed island. Is she not doing haircuts anymore today? Please enjoy your stay. What does he say? Yes, do you need anything? Oh right, there's like the photo studio, which I don't really use. Asking about the stores. Just talk about whatever. Alright, I think we're done here. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool because having these NPCs here all the time means that it's a lot easier to like buy shoes or crops. Or most importantly, artwork, because that's like the hardest thing to get. So that's all here, and then the island is available any hour of the day too. So yeah, cool that I got to finally show that off on stream. Alright, so now we return. Also, I should get my glow stick from storage along with the New Year's drink that I have. Because I think like 10 minutes before New Year's, or like during like the countdown, everybody takes out glow sticks and starts like flashing them around. And it's 11:45 now, so we have 15 minutes until midnight. Alright, there's our glow stick. Let me put some of this other stuff away. Oops. Oh, it's something you carry? Huh. Alright, let's see if I can wear like a more festive outfit as well for this. Oh, so it's probably been a while since I showed off this space room. So I added this, it's not totally related to the space theme with like the Zodiac items, but I found this kind of like sci-fi like computer terminal at Nook's shop and bought it because I figured it would go well with this room and I can redecorate later. Alright, so festive or winter related outfit. I guess I can just wear this. Some snow clothes. That works. There's not anything New Year specific, so wearing a snow outfit works because it's also snowing outside in Japan, or in my part of Japan. Apparently the snow is like crazy in like Niigata Prefecture, which I don't live in, so I don't envy their like 80 centimeters of snow that they're supposed to be getting over like the next day or two. Alright, so we're almost at the 10-minute mark, and I think people start getting really hype around that time. So let's talk to some people. What do they have to say? Canberra says that I have not been talking to him lately. Alright. For special items, right? Actually, so I can get one of these. He gave me a firecracker. Is New Year hat for sale? No. Did she give me a New Year hat? Gave me a glow stick. Okay. Did I get one of the hats, or is that a... Oh, New Year hat being sold for 500 bells. Let's take a hat, and we can get, let's see, yellow, pink, green, or sky blue. I'll go with the blue one. There we go, that looks festive. Alright, Yasao. Yasao also says I have not talked to him lately. Well, let's talk to everyone to remind them that I'm here. Ooh, now everybody's getting hype. The music's changing, people are getting more festive. Oh, apparently I've talked to Piton lately. Alright, it says, alright, it's the last day of the year. And during tonight's countdown, I'm gonna be super hype and have fun. It also says quack. This is a catchphrase I made for him. Alright, Choki says today's the countdown. Last event of the year. So let's get hyped up, let's get amped. Yasao says I get a special kind of like anxiety or like nervousness right before the countdown happens. Grace's former neighbor says, in my heart I'm ready to welcome the new year. And let's see, the atmosphere around here feels really good for it. Bunjiro says, this year is over today, but before then we're gonna have a fun countdown festival in town square. And I'm gonna party it up till morning. So let's go crazy and dance with everyone on the island. And what does Canberra say? It's the last day of 2021. So let's spend it without regrets. And let's see. So we're gonna end off the year with all good things. So it'd be a waste to just spend the end of the year sleeping instead. Alright, that theme is getting pretty intense. So some of my neighbors are inside right now. Let's go check on them real quick, because we have like less than 10 minutes. I scared a dung beetle away. So Puddin is inside, and that's a bummer because I don't think I had Puddin in my island at this time last year. I kind of wish she was out in my town square because she's the only new neighbor I've gotten in 2021, and it's not. Oh, she's wearing the New Year's gear though. She says she hasn't seen me lately, so thanks for talking to me. Says, alright, it's finally end of the year. I'm nervous and I can't calm myself down. She Says there's less than 30 minutes left in the year. And she wants to, I can't tell if she says she wants to make the next year a good one or she wants to, like, cook something new next year or something like that. I'm not really putting too much effort into reading into what everybody's saying. Alright, I haven't seen Taco yet today either, so let's go check on him. He lives down here. Alright, he's dressed up too. He's all dressed up, but he's not outside. He says, yo, down in town square there's a countdown festival going on. And everybody welcomes the new year together, so it's so exciting. He says, I'm all ready for the festival as well. And it's starting soon. Is everybody going to be out by midnight, maybe? Maybe they're coming out like last minute and they'll be there all together. Seems kind of silly for not everyone to be gathered up. Alright, now we're at 5 minutes left. So everybody's probably getting really excited. Alright, so Sylvia lives in this house. And she's wearing a New Year's hat as well, but it's super tiny between her ears. Alright, so she says, it's the last day of 2021, so let's live it up without regrets. That's a generic line that somebody else already said. Says, whoa, there's less than 5 minutes left in the countdown. It's New Year's finally here, I'm so excited. Alright, is there anybody else we have not seen today? I got a new recipe made with... Oh, well I guess I can make this, I can just take all my turnips and use them to make some soup. If I, can't, like, sell them for a good profit. Alright, who else do I have that I have not spoken to? Alright, I've seen everyone. The only ones inside are Takuya, Sylvia, and Puddin. Alright, so back to town square, everybody's taking out their glow sticks. Let's get mine too. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to talk to him, I was trying to use the dance. Good soup. Good soup. Grace was saying that tonight too because she had miso soup with her meal. Alright, less than 3 minutes left. It was crazy that 2021 is already over. Or almost already over. I mean, it's weird because, like, the first time I streamed Animal Crossing was on Christmas last year, or Christmas Eve with Grace, and, like, it's like that feels like it was, like, forever ago, but at the same time feels like it was, like, super recent, too. It feels like that with a bunch of streaming things. Like, there are some streams that are like, oh, that feels like it was, like it just happened. And at the same time, there are, like, other stream moments on my channel or other people's channels where I was like, dude, was that really only, like, less than a year ago? Because it feels like forever ago. Like, streams back in, like, January or February. There's some stuff that's unfinished. Like, Grace and I started that game Pitfall Planet, that game we were playing with remote play. And that was actually a really fun game when we got probably, like, halfway through it, but we only did one stream of it and never picked it up again since. Mostly because with remote play, Grace wasn't able to get, like, a particularly good connection and had a lot of lag issues with that game, even though she was enjoying streaming it with me. Like, she's just kind of like about the idea of finishing it. But yeah, as far as streams go, I mean, we finally finished that one playthrough of Night in the Woods, the Japanese playthrough, which had been going on since like September of 2020. That one took almost a year. And there were some... I played a lot of like one-off games this year that were fun. And then there are some longer projects, like Emily's Away 3 took quite a while. Because we started that in April when the game came out, but didn't finish it until like this fall. Oh, the camera's switching perspectives now because we have less than a minute. So yeah, Emily's Away took a while. Oh, you can hear the clock too. But we beat it and we got like good endings with both characters. Mario 64 started and finished over the summer. Oh my god, I started the Mario RPG playthrough in January as well. That one took a while, but I spent months playing that game. Less than half a minute left. So yeah, Mario RPG was a long one that I started in winter and finished. So it's crazy. It's like there's so much that feels like it was so long ago, but at the same time I got like a lot done with streaming this year, and so did like Grace and everybody. Grace has really moved up. She didn't even have her capture card at the start of the year. And her channel's grown so much. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Fireworks 2. That delayed countdown on James's end. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Toshimo ichinen yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Alright, Happy New Year. Let's make this New Year. Oh my god, there's actual fireworks going on outside right now, too. I can see them through my white curtains. There's actually people setting off fireworks outside at the same time. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, well, Happy New Year to East Asia. And happy, like, New Year's Eve to people living in, like, US time zones. It's like, as soon as the fireworks are going off in Animal Crossing, there are people lighting fireworks outside, too, that I can see out in the distance. Alright, so Happy New Year to everyone. Talking to the villagers, everybody saying Happy New Year. It's... Oh my god, it's actually 2022 right now. That's ridiculous. How does that happen? Suck Isabel. Kairu-san, akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Toshimo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Says Happy New Year. Let's make this year a good one too. Kairu-san, Happy New Year. Oh, jozu. Toshimo yoroshiku danomo. So, yeah, I never did change my town tune away from the Halloween theme, did I? That's just, I made it the Halloween theme because I saw the chart on how to do that. I just never changed it to anything else. So it plays that whenever I talk to anybody. Like a different variation of Halloween. Just change that back. Or change it to something different. Alright, so yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm way ahead of everybody else, obviously, because of being in Japan. I guess I can set off the fireworks that I have. I have 5 of these. So Happy New Year to people. Well, it's Happy New Year for Grace right now. She's busy doing her family traditions, but Happy New Year to Grace because I know she's still listening. Happy New Year to anybody else in Japan who might be watching, I guess. And, yeah, so I kind of touched on how crazy it is that, like, 2021 is over. And all the stuff that is in the channel this year. And we got a lot done. Let me, here, I can open my spreadsheet. Oops. And just see, like, what games I've played this year. Oh wow, I didn't really play all that many games still in 2020, I guess. Mostly because for a lot of 2020, like when I first started streaming, in the spring of 2020. Most of what I was doing was just like group stream playthroughs that happen like during the day or like Pacific time evening during like the initial like COVID quarantine period. And then over time I just started streaming in like evenings kind of whenever I wanted to with like short one-off games at first. But so this year the games that I finished Left on Red in 2021. And I finished a second playthrough of Dear Esther in January 2021. And then games, so purely in 2021 we had Lièvre aux Mains, Far From Noise, a short hike Japanese playthrough, which is how I came across, that's how I met Andre for the first time actually, because he raided me. I played a completely normal dating simulation that is definitely completely sweet, innocent, and normal on Valentine's Day. I played, oh my god, I did play A Bird's Story in 2021. Wide Ocean Big Jacket, that was in 2021 in February? Oh my god. That's crazy. That was the game that like nobody really got to watch me play that game. It was mostly just me playing by myself. That was an interesting game too. That was pretty wholesome, but people weren't really able to tune in live for that one except Nick, who came at the very end when there was a comment about masturbating. And he was like, "What is Kyle playing tonight?" We have Kiku Niku. Oh my god, that was a wholesome game. That was a cute one. That was a cool game. Wow, I'm reminiscing on these now. That was the Jelly Legs game. I played Finding Paradise. That was a real experience to play that game. That was, I think for most people who are watching my channel, the To the Moon series was like, not their first time seeing it. But we had a, oh gosh, what's his username? It's the guy who found my channel through Grace. What was his, oh my god, I'm having a hard, his username is just not coming to me right now. Let me just find him on Grace's Discord real quick. So I know I can find him in this search channel. Exodus Eagle, that's what his name was. Jeez, sorry, like, this is like watching. But Exodus Eagle kind of like got into my channel because he saw me playing Finding Paradise and he watched like the entire playthrough of it. So we got him on board with the To the Moon series with that, and then just being able to share the whole To the Moon series with Grace was a really special thing because I knew she would really enjoy watching those games. I got her into them and now she owns all of them too. And she has like the whole bundle with the To the Moon series on Switch because I got her into with that. And I might revisit To the Moon in Japanese fairly soon. We'll see about doing that. And that'll probably have to be something that the whole Digits crew joins for, because I know Emoto will want to watch that live probably. All right, going back to what we played Islands, Non-Places. That was just a short little weird like point and click game. Played A Lullaby of Colors. That was like an ambient game. Played The Floor is Jelly. The Floor is Jelly is the game that the stressful game clip came from. I played Luna. That was like a wholesome like narrative game. What Comes After. That was like a wholesome dialogue game. Lilia and the Shadows of War. That was the game that I got the Palestine Justice Bundle. Happy New Year, Grace. Thanks for tuning back in or typing in your keyboard again. Now that your hands are free to type, I guess. Now that you're not eating grapes. Grace, I'm just recapping the games that I played in 2021 before we end things off. See, I played Lilia and the Shadows of War. That was a really dark game about the Gaza-Palestine conflict that came with that bundle. That was a really interesting game, though. I played Cat Lateral Damage. That would be a funny game to come back to if people want to see me play that game again. Just the first-person cat sim game. Stillness of the Wind. That was the game with the farmer grandma. Super Mario 64, of course, in the summer, July and August. The whole 100% playthrough of Mario 64. The Night in the Woods Japanese playthrough started in September 2020, but we finished it in August of this year. That one took forever. In September, we played Scrap, which is Carl's game, which I soft-locked. We played Super Mario RPG, which I started in February and finished in September of this year. So that was a really cool game, getting to play like 100%. Stuff happened during that game, like we had stuff like Justin became a mod of the channel during the Mario RPG playthrough. Also, I discovered on live stream that I passed JLPTN1 while playing Mario RPG, so that was kind of a cool moment. I played, oh man, A Normal Lost Phone. That was a cool game, that Digits game. That was actually, not many people saw that game. Drop my controller. Grace saw part of the playthrough of A Normal Lost Phone, or maybe like the end of it or the beginning or something. And I'll to remind Emo that she should check that out because it was only like 2 hours. Because I was going to wait to play the sequel until like more people who maybe want to see that highlight have seen it. But it was like a puzzle game in which you're like discovering a person's like life story by looking through like apps and messages and all sorts of stuff on their phone. And that was actually a really interesting game. It was like a cool story, and just like the way that the story unfolds by like finding more and more apps and features in this person's phone was really fascinating. So I'd be interested in checking out the sequel to that game this year because I have it through one of my itch bundles. I played Gratia. Which game? Oh, Gratia was like the kind of Dragon Quest style, like wholesome stream hours game. Nonsense at Nightfall was just another like short little old school Game Boy looking game. Dr. Langaskov, The Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald. That was a game made by one of the people who's involved in the Stanley Parable. It was like kind of an interesting like meta game. It's like this is kind of a spoiler, but Happy New Tears. Happy New Tears. But the Terribly Cursed Emerald game, it's kind of this is a spoiler, but it's a game that based on the store description, you think it's going to be a game about you playing as a jewel thief, but it turns out you're playing like a behind the scenes like factory like office work setting of like administration of a video game adventure, and you're having to like do the maintenance to make sure that the person's like jewel heist goes successfully. It's kind of a funny like meta game. Happy Tears. Happy Tears only. We played Emily's Way 3, which is a playthrough that technically lasted from April to October of 2021 because of all the work we were doing getting different endings and abolishing File 1. So that was a cool game. We played Spooky House, which is that was just a short little game jam game made by the Short Hike dev. That was a fun little game to play. We played Machinarium, which was one of the mods. Can I get a shout out for Secret Lunchbox? Because we got Machinarium because of Secret Lunchbox's giveaway. That I only had one stake in his RNG giveaway, but I ended up winning a game from him. So I played Machinarium because I thought it looked cool and wholesome, and that was a cool game, but it was so difficult and obscure. But that was a cool game to check out and show off, I guess. And then just recently, a couple weeks ago, we played When the Past Was Around. That was another really complicated puzzle game that I played on Nintendo Switch. And just recently, we did a playthrough of Oxenfree that some people were here for. That was a game that I've been meaning to play for a while, but wasn't able to play because the copy that I got from Itch Bundle turned out it was like not a stable build of the game. So I bought it on Steam and just recently played it. So that was a recent highlight that people should check out. That was an interesting game. Oh, and yeah, Nick made all these channel commands this year. And is that up to date? Have I played anything else lately? I don't think I have. I've just been playing more Mario Sunshine. So that's a complete updated list of the games that I completed this year. And then ongoing we have Pitfall Planet, which was with Grace that we never finished, but I started that in January of last year. Last year now, January of 2021. We have the Mario Sunshine playthrough that I started in November. And we have Animal Crossing, which, I mean, Animal Crossing, that's worth a mention because really the only things that we did Who just started the game? I didn't see who that was. So, actually, I shouldn't show that because I might show people's friend code on accident. I have an online friend now. Is that one of you guys? But, I feel like I should do more. I should, like, move around. What was I gonna say? I mean, the Animal Crossing streams have mostly been happening this year because the first stream I ever did of Animal Crossing was on Christmas Eve. And then, so Grace and I did Christmas Eve as a stream, and then we did the New Year's countdown. Nick is playing Pokemon. So I only did 2 Animal Crossing streams last year, and then Grace and I have basically been doing like every event in Animal Crossing throughout this year. Like we did every fishing tournament and every bug catching tournament together. And then we did like every holiday in the game. There were some that Grace was not able to join me and play, but she was like in chat and stuff. So Grace has always been here in spirit in Animal Crossing, and I'm really thankful for that. And we did like everything, including like every holiday, including both of our birthdays on stream. So that's been really fun. And yeah, Animal Crossing has been a game that Grace and I have like played together since this came out in March of 2020. And throughout 2020, we were doing all these events and cool things together. And then once I had the capture card in December, we decided to start streaming the gameplay of this. So we got to like capture all the fun adventures, and yeah, so I know Grace is still listening. So thank you, Grace, for all the stuff that we've done in this game together. It's been a lot of fun, really funny, really wholesome, and I'm really grateful that we had all these adventures in Animal Crossing throughout 2020 and 2021. Thank you, Grace, and we can definitely continue playing this game occasionally in 2022. Like we can do like more museum tours as I add more artwork to my museum. We can continue doing fishing and bug catching tournaments if you want to, Grace. I mean, I think there's a fishing tournament coming up probably in like a week or 2 in January. And we can do other little Animal Crossing stuff here and there. So yeah, and more collaborative adventures in 2022. I guess I can talk about that like real quick before we end. It's like 16 minutes past midnight now, so stuff that's coming up in 2022. I mean, I'll play more Mario Sunshine next week. We can try to beat that game maybe by like the end of January if I keep working at it. And more Animal Crossing stuff here and there. And then I'll definitely reach out to Miyamoto and I guess Nick as well if we want to make Rockaway happen in January. I'd really like to because I've been wanting to play that for a while now. So Rockaway, to describe to people who don't know what that game is, it's a game made in RPG Maker by Laura Shigihara, who composed some music for the To the Moon series. She made her own little game with RPG Maker. And it's actually a really wholesome story that I think fans of the Wholesome Stream Hours content on this channel will enjoy. It's like a cute little story about a kid who has like some sort of like terminal illness, who's like in the hospital with his mother, and his mother is trying to like make like his hospital stay more comforting by like making up a story of like an adventure he needs to go on, and they go to like this magical kingdom together. So it's a really wholesome adventure of like a little boy with his mother that I think a lot of people who watch my channel will enjoy. And wait, Justin, is that Laura Shigihara's Twitch channel? I didn't realize she even does Twitch. That's interesting. I actually wasn't aware of that. Justin, do you know like Laura Shigihara's channel from like another context or something? Anyway, we'll make Rockaway happen soon. I'll play like more indie games here and there. Like I said, I should do the sequel to a Normal Lost Phone because that was a cool game. And then once Rockaway is over, which will probably be like maybe 3 streams if I had to guess. 2 or 3 streams. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to finally take on the Mother series on Digisbv. which is actually perfect timing because as Grace knows, she was there with me when I bought the entire Mother series on Game Boy Advance in Tokyo this week. So Grace and I went to Tokyo together. I hit up some retro game shops, and I got a Game Boy Advance SP with the actual Japanese cartridges of Mother 1 Plus 2 and Mother 3, including a boxed copy of Mother 3, which is really exciting for me. And I got other stuff too. I got Japanese copies of Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, and Mega Man Zero 1 and 2. So it's really cool that I got all that stuff. I have some new Japanese games to play, and as Grace knows, it was like a super exciting and special moment for me to like finally have these Mother games in Japanese as a physical copy after being a fan of the series for so long. But along with playing the games in Japanese on my own time, I want to play the English translations of the Mother series and be able to share the Mother games with viewers of my channel, because those games mean a lot to me. I've actually never played the very first Mother game before. When I stream it, I'll be playing Clyde Mandolin or Legends of Localization's translation of the game, because it seems like he put a lot of work into making a fan translation of the Game Boy Advance version of Mother 1. And while he was developing his translation, he also added an item into the game that makes it easier, because Mother 1 is known for being an actually pretty difficult RPG. So he added a game that makes it easier, which will probably be convenient for streaming purposes. So I'll start with Mother 1, and then we can play Mother 2 and Mother 3. When I'm streaming those games on my channel, I'll do them entirely in English. So the actual English release of Earthbound, as well as the fan translations of Mother 1 and 3, because one, I want people to just understand what they're reading as we play the games, and we can like voice act, and it just works better that way. And two, I think credit is due for the translation team, put all that work into localizing Mother 1 and Mother 3, because they did it all completely unpaid, just out of love for the series, and I think their hard work deserves appreciation on my channel. So that's how I play the Mother series. Anyway, it's 12:20. I think we'll end things off here. So thank you to everybody who joined Digis BB tonight for the progress in Super Mario Sunshine and the New Year's Eve countdown. I've been talking so much that the game wants to go into sleep mode. Thank you to people who joined for the New Year's countdown, and thank you to everybody who joined throughout 2021. I guess this past year is like my first year of like spending an entire year consistently streaming, because I started in March of 2020. So we got a lot done in 2021. I played a lot of games, longer games, shorter games. I kind of branched off to new content, I guess, because for a while I was just doing Night in the Woods and then other indie games. And then I branched off into doing Japanese translation streams. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think the first time I did a Japanese translation stream was for Super Mario RPG. So this year, or 2021, was like my first year doing Japanese language-focused streams, as well as games of just kind of different categories, like more mainstream, like Nintendo stuff, like Mario RPG and Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. So I thank everybody who's joined for all this. Happy New Year 2022. I guess I'll be on Nick's channel when we're doing like New Year's countdown for the Pacific Northwest as well. And, you know, verbal shoutouts to everybody who's like made streams happen. The whole mod team, Nick, Justin, and Grace. Shout out to James for giving Dorito chips. Big shoutouts to Grace for all the Animal Crossing content and for bringing people to my channel. I mean, Grace has brought people to my channel who've gotten like really cool experiences with what I do with streaming. Like she brought Exodus Eagle to this channel, and that Exodus tuning in for my Finding Paradise playthrough is what got him into To the Moon. So Exodus was like a major player in like the To the Moon streams for being part of that with us. So yeah, shoutouts all around to like the cool people, the Digits crew who make Digits BB happen. Mods equals gods. And yeah, I'll see everybody in 2022, farther than 23 minutes in 2022. I'll be back probably next week on the weekdays for more Mario Sunshine. So I'll see everybody then. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year. I'll see everybody on Nick's channel in a number of hours. And watch me beat everybody at randomized map, Pokemon randomizer race. Boom, Digis BB. Let's do it. 2022 Digis BB. Good night, everybody.